has banned 59 Chinese apps from our country. And well, the best thing is TikTok was banned. But PUBG wasn't banned. Well, whenever we open PUBG, we see the biggest name popping up on the screen, Tencent. If you Google the name Tencent, you will get to know that Tencent is a MNC, Chinese MNC. Yes. And so, if it's a Chinese developer, then it's a Chinese app. Then why isn't PUBG banned from that list? There's also going to be a round number 2 for the new apps which are going to be banned from the Play Store. Well, PUBG won't be included in that list too. Why? My name is Srinath Sawant, and if you have come till here, then please don't forget to subscribe me. Let's start this video.
Peasantry.
Big Bindu.
If you visit the Play Store, you will see the name Tencent above PUBG. When you see on Google, you will see that Tencent is a Chinese MNC. But when you open the game, you see after the logo of Tencent, there comes a new logo of the Blue Hole Corporation, the PUBG Corporation, the Blue Hole Company. Well, this company is a South Korean company. If you Google it, you will get to know that it's an online battle royale game which is a South Korean firm, the PUBG Corporation. Now, let's talk about the whole story. PUBG, when it was released as a PC version, the computer version, not as a mobile version. And it was a big hit in South Korea. Well, after the massive response, they thought about entering into Chinese market. We all know one thing, China is a bitch. So, when it came in the Chinese market, it wasn't allowed. They had to actually have a tie-up with Tencent. Tencent is a Chinese company. Well, when this game was released in China, it was released in the mobile version which was developed by Tencent. So, PUBG Mobile is a Chinese game. When this game was released in China, we all know one thing, China is a bitch. It didn't allow to monetize this game. Well, the PUBG Corporation couldn't earn a single penny in China because Chinese government banned this game. First, they didn't allow monetization. After that, they banned this game in China. And the reason was mental health, and it was affecting the youth. After a few weeks, Tencent game cloned this particular game. The whole PUBG was cloned, and another game named Game for Peace was released in China. We know one more thing, China is a bitch. Well, China allowed the monetization of the Game for Peace game, and they allowed that game to be released in China but not PUBG. Well, both had the same concept. Well, China didn't allow PUBG to monetize in China, as well as the Tencent buddy also had some losses. But the worst thing is Tencent owns 10% of PUBG Mobile wherever the app is playing. China has completely banned PUBG. Well, Tencent still owns 10%. Now, Tencent has some rules and some regulations in China if they want to take this 10%. And here's where we can actually boycott China. First thing, playing PUBG or downloading the game or spending hours on it won't benefit China at all. First thing. Secondly, China owns 10%, wherein whenever you make an in-app purchase, an in-app transaction to buy the Royal Pass or the UCs or whatever skins of the guns you are buying in PUBG, China owns 10% of that purchase. So, to boycott China completely, you can do one particular thing, and that is make zero transactions. Don't pay PUBG at all. Don't pay a single rupee, and China won't be benefited at all. That's why the Indian government didn't ban PUBG from the Play Store or from India. I hope this information, this video is totally understanding and you follow it completely. My next video will be on a guy who started his journey with 5,000 rupees, and today in 2020 his net worth is $2.2 billion. Yes, he's an Indian guy, and if you follow his steps, even you can earn that much. See you on the next video.